Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I might recognize this from a couple of weeks ago. Whoops, let me get my light out of the way. Fix my phone. I didn't realize I was a little messed up there. Okay, so you might remember this guy. And I did a little different top on him. I did a kind of a sandy color to the top of him to match some of those other gourds that I've done. And more importantly, I do got nerds today. I'm good. Hi guys. So I showed these, the ones that I did to my mom and my sister, and they picked out which ones they want. This one is from my sister. She liked this one. She liked this one the most. I might touch up these guys a little bit more, make it look more gooey and drippy and wordy. But what I am going to do is we are going to flip this over. Ta-da! That's the nice thing about these, is that you can, excuse me, blowing erasers marks off of it. A little bit of water. Okay. So I'm going to play with this one. So what I did was, she likes blues and greens, blues and purples and fuchsias. So that's what I'm going to do with this side of it. This side is totally for fun. Absolutely does not need to be like the natural pumpkins like did on the other side. This is the fun side. So I'm going to do lots of fun stuff on this side of the pumpkin. So what I did was, I have this guy in blue. I'm going to actually put some metallic blue paint on him and make it look like it's dripping down on him. This guy, I don't know if you can see my drawing that I did on him. I'm going to do a Day of the Dead pumpkin. Yes, you can. This guy is all black. I'm going to play something with him. I might draw a silver silver spider web or something on him, just to have something fun on him. I did not go over the sides. I made sure to try to stay away from the side edges of this to try to keep this on here. And on the bottom end, I'm going to swing this around here a little bit more. So there's the purple. I'm doing another Day of the Dead pumpkin. I'm sorry, this is like really tight in space in here. And then a purple pumpkin. I will probably play around with him too. Might put some glitter. Oh, I might actually put glitter on the top. Green, the blue pumpkin up here. That would be fun. She'd like that. Oh, and I'm knocking crap over. There we go. Okay. So let's see. Actually, glitter sounds fun. What do I got for glitter? Woohoo! I got glitter. What do I got glitter? Dripping glitter would be interesting. Let's see. I like this Galaxy Glitter Milky Way Blue. That's a good one. I do try to mix and match them, because like this is just there is a like a size to the glitter. This is just kind of like your standard dot glitter with some blues and fuchsias in it. She'd like that. And this guy has a kaleidoscope of it. And so does this berry neon. This berry neon actually has like chunks. If you can see that. So yes, the white pumpkin is two white pumpkins are Day of the Dead. So we'll do Day of the Dead pumpkins. And so this guy, I think there's this beach vibe. That's a nice one too. And this has let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's no, not hexagon. Yeah, hexagon. Glitter around the area. It'll be good. Got some to play with. So let's do some fun stuff. This glitterific aqua is also really nice. It has like a pearl color in with it too. But I might do the berry neon because it's got a nice one. The tropical is good too. She'd like the tropical. I think I've done tropical with it before. So, okay, let's have some fun. All right, let's move these guys off to the side. And I gotta move stuff out of the way because yeah, let's put you on the floor. Oh, moving some things so that I can get all my glitters behind us up here in the top section. So I gotta move. Move some things I had sitting up here around. All right. White, black. Oh, give me my. And I like to apply glitter with a little palette knife. This one's a nice one that I can be able to spread it around. I do also have a nice flatter one. Use whichever you wish. I like these smaller ones because when I'm doing work on some things where I need to push glitter around into it, I get some nice stuff. What did I say? Galaxy. Milky Way blue. Here we go. Hope everybody's having a good day. And let me move these out of the way here too. Some other heart ones that I want to make for mandalas. That's upcoming some Sunday. We'll go back to doing these again. Move them out of the way. These will dried up almost. And didn't I say a holographic? That's green potion. Don't want that. Dazzling teal. Oh, that was the one with the. Where'd that go? sorry. I need my notes back. Oh, give me that back again. What did I say? Not beach vibe. Don't want beach vibe. Birthday party's kind of cool. I said glitterific tropical. So where's my glitterifics? You guys are in the back row. That's where they are. No. Where's tropical? That's berry neon. Oh, there we go. That's berry neon. That's what I wanted. Berry neon's this one right here with big fat chunks. But I actually want tropical. I need to find tropical. There we go. Cool. All right. Let's move this off to the side. Okay, so I've got, there's the tropical, here's the Milky Way blue and dazzling teal. I'm going to put back. Hollow. Where did you come from? You're hollow teal. Oh, good heavens. What did I do? Oh, I must have had it down here. Okay. Let's go for it. Let's do Milky Way blue, actually. This works. You really can't shake these, I don't think. Let's try it in the machine. Let's try it. See what happens. Is my machine plugged in? It is. Try that. See what happens. I'm going to pick this one. Oh, this one feels floppy. Floppy because I can feel it flopping around in the inside. The other one I couldn't feel. What I do for these is just to make sure that they stay sealed good. I actually cut like a sandwich bag and put it inside over it to act as kind of like an extra sealant. I didn't want to use saran wrap. I wanted to use something a little thicker because I feel like saran wrap still breathes. But the plastic used in the sandwich bag doesn't breathe that much. So I'm going to need to put this. Let's do this. Here we go. Ooh, look at the sparklies. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for that. All right. So let me check my thing here. That did not stir. Wow. Huh. Didn't even make it move. Okay, so that'll need to be stirred up manually with one of my sticks. I've got plenty of sticks to do that with. All right, let's get to this. All right, we're going to have some just fun with this guy. We're going to just put it here. Just spread it around. I don't like using brushes for this because then the glitter gets in the brush and then it gets hard to get out. And so I keep my brushes for painting, and I use um, the palette knives for glitter and getting it out because it's easier to use. So let's go down here. And we're just going to do like a gooey. Okay. And I like applying two types of glitter because then you're not worried about wasting one container of glitter to do this. If you and then like here I have bald spots and stuff. If I put another different glitter, once this dries, let this dry for a little bit. I'll turn my fan on while I work on the Day of the Dead one. I'll let this dry, and then that should work. And then I can be able to apply the other glitter over top of it, and it gives more fills in those bald spots and gives you more stuff to use and more stuff to work with. So let's get this over here. And I put together a giant spider yesterday and put it out in the yard. It was nice out, but it was just so weird that all that rain that we had here in Pittsburgh, the ground absorbed it so fast that when I went to, I had to clean up the yard with all the leaves. Bleh, spit it out. All the leaves that I had out in the yard, that they were so dry. The ground, the leaves weren't even like sticky wet. They were dry, easy to crunch, and easy to still blow around the yard because they just so dry here. So this makes it very easy to use, move around. It's kind of almost like if you were decorating a cake. You have another tool. You're just spreading the paint around, spreading the glitter around, I should say, not paint. Good. And you don't have to be super perfect on this. I'm just doing what I can. And again, this is Deco Art Galaxy Glitter. Milky Way Blue is the color. I should have said that. Sorry. It is a nice, it's a nice glitter. Easy to use. Scrape that off. You can see I'm only just using not much. I mean, the amount that I'm putting on is probably about the amount that you would put on of toothbrush. And then just being able to spread it around. This guy's going to be fun. Get him up there. Oh, let's make him drink down a little bit more. Let's fill him out. That works. So, and I like using these because it's so easy to clean up after yourself. Just try to wipe all of that on. And I'm going to put my lid, cap lid, back onto this. I probably put this on upside down at one point. Yep. Yeah, I did. Let's scrape that off. Put that in there. You probably couldn't tell which way I had it. But this, it makes it nice because this doesn't seal the paints that well. And it's still very, very good. All right. That was Galaxy. That's where you went. Oh, no, did I pull you out from? Or did I have you just sitting out? Hollow teal. Maybe that's where you go. And then to finish wiping this off, I grab paper towel. And just wipe that off. And the rest of my paper towels fall down. Get over here. Okay. Now, I'm also going to make sure, just so that I don't reuse this section, I'm going to rip that off. There we go. Glitter. Glitter gone. No glitter around. Some piece, maybe. No. So that's gone. Done. Move this down here. Okay, so I'm going to let this dry before I apply. This is Folk Art Glitterific. And the name of it is Tropical. It is very nice, but I'm going to, you can see there is separation. It's not, even throwing it in my vortex machine, it didn't want to spin. It's gooey. I can see that. So I'm going to need to stir that separation up good. So let's move that off to the side. And okay, while that dries, move this guy. Okay. So, and actually let me turn on my fan on low just to dry that. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So this I sketched out real quick on here. So I am going to do a nice rose up here and some leaves and viney swirls all around and some just daisy-like flowers or mums along here with some other scrolls and stuff. Yes, this is painted white. And to remove my pencil marks if I don't like how I'm going to do the paint. Excuse me 1 second here. Oh, hi, Brom. I didn't see you join in. It would look good on black. It does. All of the glitter ones have a see-through background to them. Where to put my... They are pretty much just all see-through glitter. A few of them have like that pearl color to it. But yeah, they do work. I even have one that is black. I could do black on the black. But yeah, well, I might. Maybe I could put a little spider onto it. She'd like that. Draw a little spider on it. Could do that. Make it as a black glitter spider. All right. So, as I was saying, this is painted white, and I just took a regular pencil. This was an H pencil. I could have used a HB pencil, but I couldn't find them right offhand, so I just used this one to sketch this out. And if I get something that I don't like this guy's got, he's got a little bit too long of a thing here, but it matches there. Actually, do this. This is a, they call it a white vinyl pencil. There also comes, they call it a high polymer vinyl eraser. These work. The only thing you have to watch out for is because like this has a smudge on it already. If I apply that to this white board and white paint, that black smudge would get on it. So you have to be really careful about your smudges, about your erasers if you're doing anything like this. Like this guy, I might trim off a little bit. Let's see how well he gets. And you also don't want to really, really rub the graphite of the pencil into the thing, because that'll ruin it, and you'll have to touch it up with white. So we will play around with this. I'm going to do... I know roses are normally red, but she likes the funky colors of the blues, the purples, the fuchsias. This is ceramic coat fuchsia. Yes, it is one of my bigger bottles. I have a few big bottles, not many. I just have a few. Oh, shoot this up good. So this guy, I'm going to take... Where is my... Actually, yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to pick a good brush. I'm gonna dry some other brushes off. Acrylic paints just use water to wash the paint off of them. And that's all that I use. I am going to use this pink. I'm going to do a streak here. Excuse me one moment. Yeah, and roses do definitely come in all kinds of colors. Um, and as you can see, I'm not going to fill in sections of this because I'm going to outline it in black, because that's what they end up doing with some of theirs. So we're just going to add some extra flair to this when I add the black outline to this. And sometimes I do it old school and I'll put graphic paper. I'll create something, draw something off to the side, and when I create it, then I will uh, transfer it on to what I'm painting with graphic paper. But this guy I just sketched on real quick just so that I had him. And because sometimes, yes, we do cheat on, especially with crafts like this. I want to say cheating. I could have used the stencil and put this on here, but you use what you have with you to make these things. And the only thing, I don't know if you could see it very, very, I can see it on my section. I can actually see my pencil lines through this paint. So it's, you have to watch out for that when you use acrylic paints too, that you don't, if you're using a light color paint, that your lines, that you don't draw too dark of a line so that it doesn't go through your paint. Otherwise, it kind of ruins the whole thing. Ooh, you know what I actually might do for this instead of. Oh, yeah, I might actually use some of that. Hmm. Hmm. Might do. For like these vines, what I'm thinking of is I have acrylic, they're markers basically, but they have acrylic paint in them, and they make it really, really easy to use and to draw with for fine lines like this. I might actually break them out and use that for this, especially the black ones I have. Now this paint is getting very, very thick on my brush, so I'm going to clean it. It's drying quick because I have the fan on to dry the glitter up here, and it is just drying. It's going across the whole board here and drying it on my brush. So, and that happens sometimes when you got if it's really humid out and you're painting, and you end up getting, because this is going on really super thick. So thick that when I try to paint it, it's just not flowing where I want it to flow. You can, when you direct the paintbrush in a certain area, you can get it to like spread out a little bit more, and it just doesn't want to spread out much. It wants to dry almost instantly as soon as I paint. If you're watching this for the first time or anything, hey, welcome. I might not do this next Sunday, just depends. I'm trying to get together stuff to do a flea market next week. So I might not do it then. Okie dokie. But, so I'm going to let that dry just a smidge. Let's do... This is Jubilee Green from Ceramic Coat. Yep, it's going to be outlined in black. So I just want to place the colors down first. So what I'm going to do... Actually, I'm going to use two greens. I have this green and I have a matching lighter green. So I'm going to... And I was looking at... I try to do a little research and look at sugar skulls and stuff like that, to the Mexican skulls, to like, what do they paint on them? What do they do? They paint all kinds of crazy things on them. They paint chickens on them, or birds, or something that's been... they paint all kinds of fun things on them. They paint people's names on them. Painting your name on it is not to mean that you wish ill of a person. It means that you, just the opposite, that you are glad that they are alive, and that you hope, I think it's like that you hope in the afterlife that they find you. So again, normally I'd be having this facing this way, up and down towards me, so that I can see how I'm getting symmetrical on this, but I can't quite do that with this, with how big this is. I'm going to paint. Right. Whoop. See what I forgot. All right, I'm going to turn this fan off because it's really it's affecting, and that's actually pretty dry. Yeah, that's good. All right. The other color green is a nice, it's called Apple Tart from Craftsmart. It's a very nice grainy apple green. Take that same brush. Let's find a good spot to put this right here. Put it over here. This. You can see here, I did not draw those the same thickness as those. So give me my little eraser. And I'm going to erase this guy. And I'm just going to eyeball it. Okie doke. Over here. Let's see. Let's do. Oh, by the way, this color of blue is Craftsmart Pale Blue. That's what this blue is. The garbage white and black. The purple I have down below is actually Delta Ceramic Coat Passion. It's a nice, pretty purple. But I think I might actually... let's see. This is going to be a little different, and I'm going to need a bigger brush. Because yeah, let's go with this brush. So nice. Hold on. Should I use you or you? Yeah, go for the bigger one. What the heck? All right, hold on. Let me shake this up again. I know what I should do for this one too. I should also erase those. Because I really just needed the sketch because I wanted to see what I was going to do. You're probably thinking, what are you doing? Well, it was really for placement. I wanted to see, should I draw a flower here? Or should I do this here? And it works. So, let me... And I don't want... I don't want the lines of it showing through the purple that I'm going to put down. Because if I don't apply... I'm going to take this and I'm going to draw into this to the thing, and I may not match the same width of the petals that I drew. I probably should have used this to make the petal of these so that when you press out, you get the actual shape of a flower. So the way I drew this, it may not be what the actual flower, how many petals, I should say, the flower actually gets. So I'm just going to drag a little bit off. So I'm going to just start here and go, you touch and then you press down to expand it out a little bit more. And then pull up. And there you go. So this guy, yeah, he's not going to be the same. So touch, press, and pull up. And I'll fix the centers here. So touch, press. Okay. And here comes the hard part, because this is going to be weird. Doing this at an odd angle for me to paint. See here, I've got this S, or this, where I drew one at is not going to be where, move you out of the way here, because you're not just being nice. All right, press and release. So yeah, they are kind of thick with the paint, but that's the way it works. All right, this I'm going to need a little help with. Okay. And yeah, that works. It works. Okay. Clean off my brush here because I don't want it to dry. Let me put the paint on. Yes. Brush or eraser. Also gonna make sure that you erase. I'm going to very lightly get around those ones that I didn't. Oh, get off. There we go. Okay. This guy. Okay. All right. Let's do it. Actually, before I commit, I'm actually going to erase this one too, because I'm going to do it in probably orange. And if I paint this one and then erase this and then try to get the eraser marks off of it, I will be mad at myself for getting eraser marks in wet paint that I've already got around it. Are you happy down there? Sorry, puppy dog's underneath me. She's been doing good. Haven't heard back as to whether or not how bad the Lyme's is with her, but she's been good. She doesn't show any signs of anything. So all right, that works. Carefully don't touch the other paint. Because you know I would do that. Okie doke. All right. Purple. Paintbrush. Bing. Ping me. Oh. Nobody important. All right. Dip. And touch and spread and blink. And what you could also do is you could take a compass and put it so that you can, make yourself a circle around it so that you can see how far out your leaf or your petals should go. I can do that, but I'm just gonna eyeball it. And this is a little weird. If I wasn't filming, I'd be able to, turn this thing around and do it an opposite way, but it's not quite compliant to that. Yeah, I kind of did that one messed up, but we'll fix it. There we go. Actually, yeah, what the heck? I'll fill in the dot. So we'll fix that. Okay. Orange. Sorry, I'm reading your comments. Now, I'm actually, this, by the way, is bright orange crafter's acrylic from Deco Art. Don't you dare knock it over. Scared the crap out of me. Okay. Okay. Do orange. Same way, but I'm actually going to make this a little smaller because I'm just kind of running out of room. So dot, stretch, put to the center. Chunk in that one. He didn't look so good. Let's fix him up. Oh, you might see me hold the brush in two spots so that I'm just not shaking when I put this on. Last one to fill the gap. Wait a second. Look like I had chunks on my paint. Don't bump me, doggy. Don't bump me. Here we go. Yeah, this orange would have really shown my lines through it because I can see right here where my centerpiece is. It's stuck. Okay, so that goes here. This goes here. Okay. I didn't do any blues on anything. So I'm going to do this. Actually, no. I'll leave it like a... All right. Hold on 1 second here. I gotta... go over here and pull. It's okay, puppy. No, I'm not getting up to go anywhere. I'm just getting up to get something. These will work. All right, hold on. Come on. You're silly. Okay, so what do I have? Actually, I should have just drawn with these. So what I have is Deco Color acrylic paints. And you just, like the old silver and gold pens that you have, it's just, use those instead. Green, got a blue. What colors do I have in here? If you watch the video that I did of the, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Mind your way. Sorry. Jeez. You happy now? So I got here. The Thriller coffin thing sign that I did. I used these to make that sign. And there's a nice red. So, and that, I love that sign. It is so cool. I took it to work. I have it hanging in my cubicle at office. And people stop by and like get really, really impressed with it. Okay. There's a black and there's a black. There's a thicker red. That works. I have those colors too. And there's another just plain black. Okay. Okay, cool. I'm good. Leave this down here. Actually, you know what? I don't think you're plugged in, are you? Don't think it is. Oh, give me 1 second here. Dry it with a... Actually, no. What am I doing? Stop that. Since this is dry, let's go back to it. Let this dry. Move these guys off to the side. Edgy number. Let's move this guy back into the view. Move stuff out of the way. Oh, you go right there. Glitterific. Tropical. Oh, that's right. I need to stir it with something. Actually, yeah, this works good. I have all kinds of stirring sticks. I've grabbed like at Starbucks when all the little wooden sticks that they have and stuff. And then ones that also work good as stirring sticks are bamboo. I don't think this is bamboo. Just wooden skewers. They work really good. And this I may pitch after I do it because it's going to be covered in glitter, but let's crack it open and peel off my... Now remember, these don't come with this plastic stuff. This is stuff I put on it. It's I think that's actually 2 layers of but it is keeps the glitter paint from drying out. So yeah, this is really thick. Oh, this is hard to stir. Not real hard to stir, but It is, so you can see it's getting really, I don't like it when it's like that. A second. My vortex thing didn't do anything to this. So I have to. I wonder if it would now. I don't think it would. It might if I put one of the BBs in it. I wonder if it would. Because if I put one of the BBs in it, it wouldn't really move that around. See, there you can see it's got giant thick chunks of glitter along with little small pieces of glitter. And I'm getting it all over my fingers. Where'd my thing go? Because I don't want glitter here. I want glitter here. And yes, I'm working right over it. Yeah, it's smart. But like I said, normally I wouldn't be working on this large of a size stuff in my room. So I wonder if I did put a BB in that and put it in the vortex, so it would make it smooth. Might be something I have to try. All right, this guy is going right into the garbage. Don't need him. Okay. So now let's scoop this guy out. And we're going to, as you can see, it's got it is going on like jelly. It is like really thick. But I like using the spatula for stuff like this because it's easier to manipulate the glitter. Like if I wanted to move this piece down a little bit, I can just grab it, tap it, and move it around, and then it will stay, and then I can get it to stay in position. But if you can see, let me move down here. This is kind of a finer glitter, and this has got bigger, nice, fat chunks in it, so it'll work. Just make sure I didn't goof up anything down there. And I might not go down into the maybe a little bit here. But yeah, it's thick like jelly, and I gotta make sure that it doesn't really go down off the side of the things, because that's already painted a different color. So yeah, there we go. Let's just spread this around. What puppy? Sorry, she's trying to use my foot as a pillow. Yeah, you'd definitely not be able to use this this type of glitter with a paintbrush. You have to use a spatula or palette knife for this. It is just so thick. Got some nice colors of glitter to it. All right, let me pull a big chunk down here. Add a little bit right here, drag it up. Yeah, we go. Oops. Good to look at it off to the side because I had a big giant chunk there I didn't realize I missed spreading around. Cool. Okay. And whoa! Hey, dum dum. Just forgot your seal. So let's put that back on there. And tighten that good. Okay. Now I'm actually going to do this. This is just a little thing of water. And to the top here, I'm just going to loosen up, put some water on it to loosen what's there. And then that way I can clean my knife really good. Instead of dipping it into my water with my paint stuff so that my paintbrushes don't get glitter on it, this is the easiest way to clean a palette knife of glitter. And also my fingers too. Do that. Come on, get the glitter off fingers. That one's kind of embedded in my finger. There we go. Cool. All right. I'm actually just going to throw that one totally away, so I'm not messing with it. But there we go. Clean palette knife. Glitter. Put them back. All right. Now for this guy. Oops. Let's put my... Actually, I shouldn't drag it too much across because it's painted on the other side. Yes, I have a. It's a vortex misser bronze. You haven't seen it. It's this happy little thing. It's really for. It could be used for paints, but I've seen it for chemicals for science labs and stuff. Then you can just open up this little thing, put the bottle in there, and turn it on, and it stirs up my paint for me really, really good. It's better than me having to shake the bottles too much. So it's a really, really nice. It's a nice toy. I love my little toy. All right. Oh, that's a fine tip. I don't want fine tips. Okay, so what I got on the sides of these, it shows you what the tips are. So let me move these around. So this is a very fine tip. Very, very fine tip. I don't want that one just yet. This is a nice broad or standard tip, I should say. And then, of course, this is the wedge one that can do different things. I'm going to take this guy. Did I get... Yes, I did. All right, now let's touch that up. Oh, I forgot the paint. I see something I forgot to paint. Where's my finer tip that I was using? Come on, pop. I forgot to paint this. Not going to get super picky on these. Normally I would go through and give these. Looks a little see-through in some spots, but no, this is just for fun. Okay, let me clean off my brushes real quick. Oops, let's splash water everywhere. Okay, here we go. I need my piece of paper here to test this out. Need a piece of paper to test? You are a piece of paper to test. You can't see that. Haha, that works. All right, let's go over here to this side. Let's do a little flare. Okay. I'm just worried that that's still wet, and so I'm jumping my hand up and down just to make sure that I'm not touching it. So let's do hue. Ah, looky there. I put paint. Let me fix that. Okay, let's do here. Here. That's other nice spots as I go dot, dot. Okay. I'm actually going to erase these. They don't really do anything. The one thing I will do is I will make this a little thicker. I think it kind of looks cat-like. Like these are the giant whiskers out of it. Okay. So let's take this and go over. This dries pretty quick. I mean, as you can see, I'm putting my hand down on what I painted earlier. But it does make quick work of having to draw something quick. And it paints right over this the acrylic that's laid down. That's a totally different, acrylic. It works really good with it. There we go. Cool. All right, so let's just go around the black. Just outline my leaves. I'm going to put a line through here. Fill in some of the gaps I see. Cool. Now, once this dries, I'll erase some of the spare lines that are going around. But he's looking good. Okay, let's draw him. He looks pretty cool. Okay, so let's fix these guys down here. Actually, let's do this. Let's do it this way. Hopefully this works. 1, 2, 3. It won't work this way, but we'll make it work. I should have counted out my petals before I did this. That I messed up. But that works. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, it might work here. Whoop. Hold on. Shake my pen. That one worked. All right, now this one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yep. Probably should have twisted you that way and done it this way, but oh well. Not all flowers are absolutely perfect. Sabine, you're licking my feet. Trying to draw. Now you're probably wondering why I'm doing this to the centers of the flowers. Like, well, I have a trick up my sleeve for that. And it involves my good old mandala dot tools. So I'm going to do that one. That was 16. Let's try 15. All right. So now, it looks cool. All right. So I'm going to put a lot on my tip and Ta-da! Instant flower centers. I'm putting a lot on my tip so that the black around it doesn't show through. But there we go. Perfect. And will I fit you? Yeah, you may need to be a smaller tip. What the hell? We'll just do it this way. And we'll put him right there. Whoop. He had a bubble on him. Darn it. There we go. Wipe that off. Oop. No, don't eat that. That wasn't pink. That looks cool. Cool. All right. I'll let this dry and then I'll come back and I'm going to erase the other little marks that I did not do. But since I have this lovely basket of things here, let me move this out of the way. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Here comes this guy. You know what I actually thought of doing? This one on the flip side is this thing. I actually thought of doing this in black and white on the other side. See, you can get marks, scuff marks on this from flipping it. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Let's move him up. I could use chalk. I have a follow some other mandala people on Threads, I think, and they told me to get a chalk pen, which is a very nice fine white that I could draw easily on this and just rub it right off, and that would work. So, but I have to remember to order more refills on that. I have to find out where the refills are. Let's see. Let's go back down here to my box of stuff. Because I know I have silver in here. Aha, there it is. Should have a big thick one of silver. Make a note. This is my spare box of stuff. There's a big silver. There's a big silver. Do that. Ooh, oh, that would be, I got it. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm going to do. I said I was going to, thinking about doing this on the opposite side. That's what I should do, is draw spider webs coming up this way, like it's the match of the things, and have a couple of the spider web long ones going up. Yeah. And you know what time it is? It is nerd time. The only thing I've eaten today is lemon pizzelles. I'm trying to keep my stomach from growling on camera. Peanut butter and jelly time too. I could go for a peanut butter and jelly. We stopped at a roadside stand last weekend out for a ride, and they also had some jams and jellies and ciders and stuff. And one of the jams or jellies that they had was called toe jam. So I had to buy that, but it's tangerine, orange, and elderberry. And I haven't tried it yet, but I'm sure it's delicious. You know what? I am going to take that chalk pen after I finish eating these and draw them. Somebody's licking my feet again. Okay. Let's eyeball this. I had thought of drawing like making one look like Frankenstein or Dracula and things like that. Do a Bride of Frankenstein or something. That's cute. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the thick lid. Oh, I could do thin lid. Yeah. Right. Test. Maybe it needs shooken up a little bit more. Actually, you know what? It might actually be on its last legs. I might have to paint this by hand, which would be fun. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do this. Just don't, because you can't see how much paint is in these things. You can only do it by hearing it. I'm just not pleased with what I'm hearing out of it. So we are going to do it this way. This is a very fine paintbrush that is really for pinstriping. And this is metallic silver from Ceramcoat. I swear when I run out of silver on this big bottle, I'm gonna cry because it's my favorite silver. It is my go-to silver. It is the perfect, it's got a nice metallic sheen. It's just, it flows so nice. So, all right. So here's what we do. I was at 6 o'clock. This is what I missed. It's a nice stronger silver than the silver that came out of the pen too. So it really, really jumps off of black. Um, and doing this works until the dog decides to get up and bump you. She's hungry. She needs something to eat. Sorry if I'm quiet. I'm just concentrating. Sometimes I will do that. Now, if you ask me, like, "Hey, where'd you come up with this pattern for the Day of the Dead, pumpkin here?" I just looked up other, Googled what they look like and just made something. This was not somebody's pattern. It was just something that I created on the fly. Even the one down below here, just a mix match of a variety of ones that I've seen online just to see what would look good. And that's what I did. I like this version better. I was going to put a spider web here on the top and have it come down this way, but I actually like this better. This is really... I'm just doing a very fine coat. It's not really super thick on the paint. It's just letting it flow off of the brush. I didn't do this side, did I? Do. I should paint one of the other ones silver and put black black lines all through it. Go on and go. Clean my brush here. I should have tried to do pinstriping at some point, and I never did. I just felt like if I couldn't, like, you do the pattern on one side and you have to match the pattern exactly on the other side, and I just always felt like I would screw that up and it would be off, and that's not something that you can you can undo, especially when you're working on cars. You're dealing with that paint, and it's not like you can just rub it off or erase it or do anything like that. It's permanent. If you screw it up, you screwed it up, and I just couldn't live with myself that way if I messed up somebody's car like that. Especially with some of the nicer cars that get pinstriping. But to do something like that and have it to be hand done, major props to people who can do it. I mean, I can do this, but then again, I'm looking at it from this angle. I'm not looking at it straight down, or twisting it how to get it to be within my view correctly. I mean, I drew these the Day of the Dead things on before I started the live feed, and still, even then, I had to stand it up straight up to see stuff. Hold on 1 second here. But when you're dealing with a vehicle that has curves and it's 3D you're dealing with, that's crazy. And I follow an account of a guy on Threads at Hicks Garage, I think is this tag, and he does really good stuff. And here's Sabine, which, hey, I know you're hungry, and I have no treats up here. And Ah. Oh, jeez, I did it again. So I'm finished with this. I'll take it outside and spray it with the Krylon clear gloss spray. And that'll protect it from most of the elements. It's not going to be totally waterproof. It'll be water resistant. Ta-da! That's cute. Okay, let's put the silver back. And you guys are talking about paw prints and art. Do I have it right here? No, that's not it. Where is? Where do I have it? I thought I had it right here. There it is. When our first black lab passed away, or it was obviously time for her to do it. I actually took the same black paint here and put her paws on it, and so I have a little paw print thing that I made for her, and I just haven't gotten around to finishing it because it's just been other things, and then sometimes I just get to, even though I have this lovely puppy dog, nothing can really take your first. She wasn't my first pet. She was my husband's first dog, but still, it hurts, and so I've done that. So we also did. If I have it handy, I did do the thing where you take the mold of her paws and make an ornament out of it. I did that with her too. I also took a canvas, just I think it was a 10 by 12 canvas, and took her paw and dipped it in different paints and just pawed all over the canvas and made that. And so I've got that sitting around here downstairs too. So he's cute. All right, so let's move this guy around. And try not to bump the camera. My iPhone, actually. You can see him a little better. Oh, I gotta move something out of the way. Yeah, the silver paint pen isn't as strong as this metallic paint that I have. I love it. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous paint. So let me put these here. So this guy looks like I need to touch up a couple spots. Yeah. This was Passion from Ceram Coat. Move it up a little bit more. It doesn't. And, you know, this black lab is like total opposite of what our first dog was. Our first dog was so mild, and she's learning. I mean, she's 2. She's still, velociraptor stage and eating everything and chewing on this and chewing on that. And now she's underneath my feet, just calm as can be, not doing anything. And so she's good. And even the Aussie was like that too. The Aussie pissed me off so many times. The Aussie's 4 now. And Sabine is 2. And I wouldn't have it any other way. They are very, very much part of our family. Oh, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. So with this, I carefully, just like that, went around the edges really nice because I didn't want the purple to go over what I'd already had there. Oh, man. Getting a tiny bit of allergic reaction to something here. There is a few of these paints that when I open them up, they will give me there's something in them that will make me sneeze. So, okay. So for this guy here, I'm going to keep him plain because I have 2 Day of the Dead pumpkins, this spider web in the center, and the glitter, melting glitter on the top of the other end. And this guy, I'm just going to keep it also very simple. Excuse me. And, ow. I gotta find a good color. Oh yeah, that's a good color. All right, this has to go. Hold on. Fly assault. That fly assault stuff's funny. I think it's yeah. Okay, you're shooting salt everywhere around your house, and you're just only going to attract more bugs because you can't pick up every grain of salt. So it's stupid. Hold on 1 second. Okie dokie. So what I'm going to do for this is I'm just going to paint it a metallic purple. Normally what I do for things like this is that I will put a base coat of the matching color underneath it to help only to let the metallic paint give more of the color of the background, and also to not have to apply so many layers of it to get to the metallic sheen that you want. So I do that with that. So I'll paint this just metallic. Not doing anything really crazy with it, so we'll do this. Looking to see if I'm... Oh, you're done now, huh? So this is Ceramcoat Violet Pearl. They really don't make very many metallic colors. At least not that I've seen. And this is beautiful color. It is a nice color. Actually, you know what? Give me... Use a purple one for purple. Sometimes if you paint pearl on like white, you're not going to get this color of purple. You're just not. You need to give it a base coat of something to help shine through. This is a very nice metallic. Really don't use this very much, but like I said, that silver that I have is also Ceramcoat, and this is Ceramcoat. It's a nice, has a nice shine, nice luster. It's got a very, very, very fine mica metallic powder in it. And I'm just being very careful not to put a great big gob off the side of it. Another thing you have to watch with metallics is your strokes can show through. Like if I paint it this way, you're seeing them away, but the moment I go like that, it really shows up. Very careful. This I'll probably actually have done painting tonight because I'm not going crazy. I could put it going for another coat of this on here. I'll have to look at it. It's probably wouldn't hurt to put a second coat on it. Let's see. Yeah, it is kind of shiny. Oh, I know what else I was going to do with this. I was going to do a color shift paint on it. I have I think they're folk art. It you paint it on them one, it looks purple, and then you twist and turn it in the light and it turns different colors. I've seen cars painted that way. Not a wrap. It's actually my car is kind of like that. Looks. All right, there we go. Right along the edge. This is a nice color. It's very easy to spread. It's nice. It's like the silver. It's very, very, very fluid. Okay. Cool. All right. Put that up to the side. And now we got this guy. Alrighty. Didn't I pull out red? thought I pulled out red ones. Okay, let's see. What should we do here? What I should have done here with these is should have actually cut a petal out of craft paper or construction paper and got perfect petals out of this. I still could. Let's go for it. I do like that this white paint really acts kind of like a thick canvas. Treats it like that you can be able to erase it really good. Clean up that mess in a bit. Let's take pair of scissors. All right, I'm gonna go back to elementary school to make a perfect leaf. Fold it. And I originally had this kind of long, so from about here. That works. Where's my pencil? Okay, so my original. Oh, actually. Get off to the side. Let's make perfect circle there. Which one did I use? No, I used 64. Okay. tilt this up a little bit so I can see my... Okay. Oh, wow, that's huge. Yeah, I don't want it that big. All right, that's good. That's good. Good to lay it out. Let's shrink it up a little. Okay. One more cut. Just to thin it down a little. Ah, don't drop it on the floor. Jeez. Stuck on the side of the thing. That's a little better. Okay. So I have that aimed for there. Still seems rather huge, but all right. Oh, look at that. That was perfect. Where's my watch when I do? It's weird. That's big, but it'll work. All right. So over here, do the same thing. Wish I could flip this around to the other side so that I could see what I'm doing better, but whatever. It works. Come on. Get off. There we go. And you didn't end up as perfect as that did, so we're going to make it work. That works. I say it works. Okay. So, all right. And the reason why I wanted to do these over again is because I wanted to do them in that orange, and the orange would show the lines through. So I'm going to adjust this, fix that there, fix this here. Give me that brush. That'll work. So there we go. Do. Okay. Cool. All right. Shine. Opposite side. Let me see what you're saying. And here. Oh. That is a nice bright orange. That's cute. That is cute. Okay, let's paint the pink heart and the face. Should I do? No, I'll do pink. Give me find a brush. Okay. I got some paintbrushes I gotta clean here for a sec. Still need pink. Okay. Let's do let's do blue around the eyes. Oh, this needs to go into the machine. All right. Oh, that's in the machine. Let's do this lovely purple. Where'd my eraser go? Actually, do have like a jewel that I could put there, but probably better not. There we go. What was I going to do? No, I was going to do blue around the eyes. And it's done. Okay. This is Folk Art Ocean Cruise. It is very nice cyan color. So let's put it over here. And first, drink. And some nerds. It's nerd time. Hold on. Hold on. It's nerd time. Just a couple nerds. Okay. Pardon me if you can hear me chewing these things. Don't mean to chew them in your ear. This year for the kids for Halloween, I'm not going out all out in candy. I'm actually bought a box of full-size bars from Costco. I'll be giving those out. And I always like to give out pixie sticks. So I love pixie sticks. I try to give out stuff that that I would eat because we don't get that many kids. But I will hand out big bars, pixie sticks, and pop rocks. I found a sleeve of pop rocks at our there is a beer distributor near the Michaels that I go to. I usually go in there just to get, because they sell like this gigantic bag of popcorn. It's huge. It's like a 2.5 foot tall bag of popcorn. And I'll eat that as a snack. And but I was walking by her candy aisle and saw the sleeve of Pop Rocks, and they had pretty much all the flavors. They had the grape, they had the bubblegum version, cherry, but I'm also I like to make sure that kids have kids don't just eat the candy, and I'd be like, oh, but that's what Halloween's for. So is Easter too. But I bought a couple of coloring books and stuff for the kids to have too. I'm sure the parents will be happy about that too, because that way their kids aren't just eating candy constantly, and that they have that much candy in their house. And it lasts longer than like you get Halloween candy and then you can't, you don't, you either don't eat it, you throw it away or you take it into work and try to offload it the best way as you can. But if I give them a comic or a coloring book, it gives them something to do past Halloween. So I'm going to do that. I'm done with this. I got to figure out what I want to make for dinner. And we really don't get much kids. I've said it before, we don't really get a lot of kids up here. Which kind of sucks because I decorate the yard for it. I gotta put out the rest of my spiders and cobweb lights and stuff. There we go. Blue, blue, blue. I'm going to take my mandala sticks here. Give me that green. Actually, give me the lighter green. Over here. Put a dot here. It's getting dark out. Getting darker. Okay, let's take this green. Okay, good. That's dry. Where'd that flame brush go? Actually, the one that one. I want this brush. Super fine brush. What? Oh. My watch is like, you've been sitting for so long. You should get up. Like, shut up, watch. You're not the boss of me. So make sure the blue I just painted isn't going to stick to me and transfer someplace I don't want it to. Cool. All right. Finish here. Sweet. Okay. Ready for the black. Oops, I actually forgot one more thing. I forgot to paint the yellows and the flowers. Look at that. I think I scratched a little bit of the white off. That's good. All right. Put you there. Give me this brush. I'm putting a big gob on my paintbrush so that I can make sure that it's nice and thick here. And around. Cool. That'll work. Okay. All right, let's start down here first. Ah, don't tell me I'm running out. Where'd that piece of paper go? Piece of paper go. There it is. Never ever test on your thing. Oh, let's shake this up a little more. Moving a little bit more. All right. Oh, hold on. Doggy coming through. You know what? I actually am going to use the thicker one for this. Oh, it fell. Here we go. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go this over. And there's a hair stuck to my marker. Sweet. Okay, let's do. Sorry, I need to tilt this up. And I'm not really pushing hard on this. It's just the way it is being painted. I'll put a dot right there. Okay, so let's ta-da! Okay. All right, let's go around these guys. And here's the doggy back. And let's redo this. Let's see here. Let's do swirl. I'm going to do this since I did that up there. Just so I have some matching. And you need a swirly up here. I probably should put that up further. Oh well. All right, this eyeball. Cool. All right. Now here, to try to match that over here. All right, so let's do small. Oh, I didn't swirl it around one more. See, you already messed it up. Okay. Line around this. Like I said, put a dot there. Look at that. All right. Since this guy is on this side, I can see it a little better. Sweet. Sweet. How about it? If I should do this. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's call that up a little bit. Tick, tick, tick. Tick, tick, tick. And you'll be fine like that. Sweet. Oh, I see he's done. Cool. Back, hurry up, meet supper real quick. That's what I gotta do. I gotta go make supper. So I'm calling that one done. I think it looks good. It looks cute. I think my sister will like it. Looks kind of funny. I'll definitely have to do the rose one on my mom's one. She'll like that. So I'll probably put roses. I could probably put roses all across the top of that one for her, but that is all that I have to do. I'm not going to do anything else with this guy. This guy here looks nice and shiny. I'm not going to be super picky on him because he's fine the way he is. And all of these worked really, really nice. So that's going to be what I've got for today. It is time 7:30. Really cool. Well, cool. Yes, thank you, Siri. Really appreciate it. All right. Well, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I really appreciate it. If you've watched so far, make sure you like and the channel and subscribe. Like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to do this next Thursday next Sunday, because I have other plans. If the plans go well and we're able to leave early, I might do one of the other pumpkin ones. But this is totally done. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Rest of your day.